Three AI image generators walk into a bar. Midjourney brings the artistry. DALL-E brings the brains. Stable Diffusion brings the freedom. But which one is actually the best for you in 2026? I tested all three head-to-head with the exact same prompts, and the results will surprise you. Let me introduce our three contenders. Midjourney is the artist's choice. It creates images that look like they belong in a gallery, but you need Discord and a paid subscription to use it. DALL-E 3 comes from OpenAI, the same company behind ChatGPT, so it understands your prompts better than anything else on the market. But it is locked behind a $20 monthly paywall. Stable Diffusion is the open source Rebel, completely free if you run it locally, infinitely customizable, but you need a decent graphics card and some technical patience. Each one wins in different areas, and by the end of this video, you will know exactly which one fits your needs. Round 1, pure image quality. I gave all three the same prompt. A cyberpunk samurai standing on a neon-lit rooftop at night. Rain falling. Cinematic lighting. Ultra-detailed. Midjourney delivered a masterpiece. The lighting was dramatic. The rain had depth and texture, and the samurais' armor had intricate details I did not even ask for. DALL-E 3 produced a solid image. The samurai was clearly there. The neon was bright, but it felt slightly more like a polished illustration than a cinematic photograph. The composition was safe and centered. Stable Diffusion with default settings gave me a decent result, but noticeably noisier. The hands had 6 fingers. The rain looked like static. However, after applying a community-made model checkpoint called Dream Shaper, the quality jumped dramatically, getting close to Midjourney's level. Score after round 1. Midjourney 9 out of 10. DALL-E 3 score 7. Stable Diffusion starts at 5, but reaches 8 with the right model. This is important. Stable Diffusion's quality depends heavily on which model checkpoint and LoRa you use. Round 2. Does the image actually match what you asked for? I used a complex prompt with specific details. A red fox wearing a top hat sitting at a piano in a jazz club. Saxophone player in the background. Warm amber lighting. Oil painting style. Midjourney gave me a gorgeous oil painting of a fox with a top hat at a piano, but there was no saxophone player anywhere. It prioritized aesthetics over accuracy. Beautiful image, wrong content. DALL-E 3 nailed every single element. The fox, the top hat, the piano, the saxophone player in the background, the amber lighting, the oil painting style, all present and correctly placed. This is DALL-E's superpower. It actually reads and follows your entire prompt. Stable Diffusion with default settings gave me a fox and a piano, but the top hat was missing. There was no saxophone player, and the style looked more like a digital render than an oil painting. With prompt engineering techniques like weighted tokens and negative prompts, I got closer but never matched DALL-E's accuracy. Score! DALL-E 3 takes this round with a 9. Midjourney gets 6 for style over substance. Stable Diffusion gets 5. It requires extensive prompt engineering to get close. Round 3. How fast can you go from idea to image? Midjourney takes about 60 seconds per image on Discord. You type a / command, wait, and get 4 options, simple but slow. And you need a Discord account. DALL-E 3 inside chat. GPT is the easiest experience. Just type naturally. Get your image in about 20 to 30 seconds. No special syntax. No technical knowledge needed. It just works. Stable Diffusion, locally. If you have a good GPU, generation takes 10 to 15 seconds per image, but setting it up requires installing Python, downloading models that are 5 gigabytes each, configuring settings, and troubleshooting errors. Cloud options like Leonardo.ai make it easier, but at cost. Score for ease of use. DALL-E 3 gets a 9. Midjourney gets 7. Stable Diffusion gets 3. For local setup, all 7. If you use a cloud wrapper, here is the bottom line. If you want the most beautiful, artistic images, and you do not mind using Discord, Midjourney is your tool. Period. No other AI creates visuals that feel this alive. If you want images that actually match what you described, and you want the easiest experience possible, DALL-E 3 Inside Chat GPT Plus is the clear winner. It understands you like no other image generator. If you want complete control, unlimited generation for free, and you are willing to invest time learning the system, Stable Diffusion is unmatched. You own your images. You can train custom models on your own face or art style, and there are no content filters blocking your creativity. My recommendation for most people, get ChatGPT Plus for DALL-E 3 as your daily driver and subscribe to Midjourney when you need that extra artistic quality for thumbnails, social media, or client work. Which AI image generator do you use? Drop a comment below. I rate every single one. If this comparison helped you decide, hit that subscribe button because I am making more head-to-head AI tool comparisons every single week. You can try all 3 tools yourself using the links below. This has been Patapo AI. We'll see you in the next one.